Singapore Air Show, Rolls-Royce launched its concept for the intelligent engine. I'm here with Richard Goodhead from Rolls-Royce to talk about how that's manifesting in reality. Richard, could you just outline briefly the intelligent engine vision?
Yeah, so as you said, in February at the Air Show we launched our vision of the intelligent engine. We spoke about what it is. It is what we refer to as the 3 Cs. It is contextually aware, it's connected and it's comprehending. And it's bringing together the 3 worlds of the product, services and digital, and allowing us to do more and more exciting things than perhaps we've ever done in the past. All with the overall outcome of increasing either or both of the availability and the efficiency of the solution for our customers. What we've been doing progressively since we launched in February is bringing the story to life with examples of tangible progress in that field, whether it is in the technology of the product, it's in new services we may be introducing, or it's in applying digital technology that allows us to deliver those better outcomes for the customer.
So can you share some examples of what this vision is in reality?
Yeah, I can. The 3 that we're talking about this week at the Farnborough Air Show are one example each for connected, contextually aware and comprehending. So in the world of connected, we're talking about a state-of-the-art engine health monitoring unit, a step change in terms of what we're able to do, which we launched in our Pearl engine, which is our latest engine for the business aviation world. That is what enabled us to have the first Internet of Things enabled engine. We can not only get thousands of parameters as opposed to dozens, which gives us a much better insight to what the engine's doing. But this is the first case of us having bi-directional communication with that unit. It allows us to understand better, choose what the engine's telling us, do live streaming when the engine's on the ground for fault diagnosis, all about improving the availability of the asset. The second example that we're talking about is in contextually aware. We're talking about the progress we've made in applying data analytics using richer sources of data. In this case, the example is about volcanic ash. When the, and I struggle to pronounce this, Eyjafjallajökull volcano erupted in 2010, it caused the shutdown of European airspace because the only option we had at the time was to total avoidance. Now we've got the ability to understand more about how those particles can affect the engine, and we've not got, without compromising safety, we can actually fly in certain conditions using these kind of techniques. And then the last but not least, in terms of the engine being comprehending, we've got an example of again taking data from unusual sources, in this case weather data, to understand the effects of humidity when we're taking temperature readings from one of our engines, this case the Trent XWB. And it might sound trivial, but what that allows us to do is keep the engine on wing longer by knowing what exactly is happening with those effects of humidity on taking the temperature itself. So these are all 3 tangible examples.
And can you think of any future examples of how we might see this develop even further?
Yes, and further examples we'll be talking about soon are showing how we may be able to deploy advancements in robotics, and in this case swarm robots, to actually do maintenance of the engine and get inside places that are difficult to get to without dismantling the engine, again, which means increased availability of the asset.
Excellent, thank you. For everything else on the future of engines, propulsion and aviation, subscribe to wearefin.com.